can actually soak it in. Yes, new gameplay video. Oh, the map. This is mad. Everyone that owns a PC can practically run this game. I don't know what people were worried about. Oh, look at it. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. My name's Matty and I am stylized. Thanks for stopping by to see my reaction to Night City Wire episode 3. It's currently 20 minutes and 44 seconds beforehand. I thought I'd film this before and then film my reaction while I watch it live, and then I'll get the 4K copy, splice it all in together so you guys can watch the entire thing in its 4K glory with the RTX and the epic things. Hopefully we're going to see more gameplay, and there's rumors that we're going to see some PC specs today. I'm not sure what else is going to happen, but we're in for 25 minutes of absolute treat. And if you like the video, please like it. If you dislike it, you can do that too. Just let me know why in the comments below. And while you're down there, let me know what your favorite part of this episode of Night City Wire was, and hopefully maybe I have the same things and we can talk about it down there and see how we go. Look, they're already displaying stuff with 20 minutes to go. This is going to be exciting. I absolutely cannot wait, and let's get into it. Yeah. Let's go, Holly.
Hello and welcome to Night City
Hi,
Wire
Holly.
episode 3, the show from us at CD Projekt Red, where we talk about all things Cyberpunk 2077. In today's episode, we're going to start by taking you on a tour of Night City in a new gameplay video and have a chat with
new gameplay video.
designer Miles. Then
oh, Miles, we love Miles.
To the gangs of Night
Miles
City
is a legend.
Another new gameplay video, and have a chat with Matty from our quest team.
Matty.
Then before we finish today's
is that
episode,
my Polish version of Matty?
Incredible finalists in our PC case
wow.
contest.
This is going to be cool.
We have some information that PC players have been waiting to hear.
Specs.
So let's get started. It's time
the
to take you on a tour of Night City.
Oh, let's go. Tool me up. Need some more volume, eh?
Oh my god!
Here we go.
Here. Today's news is no limit.
This is mad.
Hi there. New to Night City? It's not so bad here.
How we feeling today?
Whoa, look at all these new characters.
The food.
Far out the lighting, man.
The pierogies down by the docks.
Our home, our pride. And as always,
I'm actually getting massive GTA 5 vibes here.
And this is your world.
With those TV shots and that. The campaign with the dude's daughter. Stream actually looks pretty freaking good, man. Oh, strip club. Yeah.
Endless lies.
We are fucked, America. And I don't know how we're gonna fix it.
The homeless population.
I don't know how I feel about that TV stuff.
By 300%.
How's that going to fit in?
Crime in Night City is now double the rate than in the new United States.
News is cool. We can live with news. Cool tune.
You want to be some kind of hero.
That's a fight this city.
Oh, that's a different singlet, I think.
On your own, you're fucked.
Hey, there he is. KR. Oh, look at it.
On that note, that's it for today's info flash. Sleep tight, Night City. The grass ain't greener anywhere else.
Please let me get a new graphics card before it comes out.
City. What does it mean to you? How well do you know its history? Who was Richard Knight? How many stations
sweet.
are in the NCART system?
Richard
Which
Knight.
city district boasts the best burrito in town?
Oh,
The
that's the
answers to these
that's the
questions
scene
and
from the
more
car
can be
screenshot
found
that
at
they
the
first
address
put
at the
in.
bottom of your screen.
I made it
Check
all
out
neonified and
fall in
stuff
love with Night
on Photoshop.
City all over again.
Whoa, man. Night City at night. Ah, cool tune too, man. This is sick. It's like more slow pace. I'm digging it. You can actually soak it in. soak it. I know what that is. November 19th. Yeah, baby.
Well, since Night City is one
There
of
he
our
is.
stars of this episode, there is
Dog.
actually quite a lot to talk about.
Check out the hair, man.
So let's start at the beginning.
I'm slowly
How did
aspiring.
Night City come to be? Because yes, it exists in the world of the tabletop, but how do you take that and make what we've got now?
Well, yeah, as you can imagine, making a city that is as big and complex as Night City is quite the ambitious project.
Yeah, man.
First off, we sat down
Like
and
7
we were
years in the
really
making.
considering what is it that we wanted to do with Night City. In a way, Night City
Check it
is
out.
the star of Cyberpunk, right? It is one of its main characters. We wanted to make a city that is
Look, there's
very,
more
very
going on now. They
believable,
put
right?
heaps more
I mean, the
NPCs in
word
this time
immersion gets thrown
because
around
people
a lot,
complained
but
about
really,
it
we
with
wanted
the
you to
episode
be
2.
able to dive into it and feel like this is a real place.
That
And then
shot is
secondly,
baller, man.
We also wanted to provide enough variety
Chromatic
between
aberration
districts so that exploring Night City would
at its
always be fun,
finest.
right? There's no point in making a city
If you're into that kind
is
of thing.
all same-ish, and you know it doesn't really matter where you go because once you've
I
been
want
through
that
one
neon
district, you
sign.
feel like
Imagine
you've
that.
been through all of them. So
Over
for
there.
that, we first off started taking a look at the real-life geography that Night
Dude's a
City
beast.
is located on, and that would be
Oh,
on
the
coast
map.
of California. Knowing that Night
Oh,
City
that's
would
the
be
first,
a
like-
coastal city gave us a bit of insight
Oh,
into what we
people
would
are gonna go
expect
nuts.
from the city layout. You'd expect the port.
Man,
you'd
that looks
expect
so good.
Huge industrial areas.
even
that
love
would
the port,
facilitate
man.
This kind of trade that you would assume a
Oh, I'm
city of
loving
this
these
type
wide
would have
shots.
with the world. And
Look
then
how
we
much
went
is-
through and actually divided the city into several districts.
It
6
really
of them,
looks
and some of them are
dystopian here.
based on the,
Look at that,
original
Pacifica.
lore. We decided to give their own characteristics in terms of architecture, their demographics, the kind of people that would
That
live
looked
there,
like Miles's
and
haircut.
also the function within the city. Each
Look
of
at
these
this,
districts
Muff,
in
man.
turn
I don't know what
divided
half of this
into
shit
further
is.
Sub-districts, which we further characterized using the more
Yeah,
grand
I think his hair's gotten
of
taller.
the larger district. This process, I think, has resulted in a city that feels quite alive, has a lot of character, where each district feels like
Dudes
its
just
own
chilling
distinct
out on
zone
benches in
without
VR,
feeling separated from
brain
the
dancing.
larger picture, and that results in something that allows the player to easily navigate even the complex concrete jungles of Night City simply by looking around and always having a rough idea where you actually are.
But
Not
Night
hard to
City
tell.
is
Everything
clearly
is so.
different
All the
from
areas are
anything
different.
we've ever created with The Witcher. Can you give us some idea about, or some insight?
keeps
into
doing it, Matty, and
how
bumping
big,
her bloody
how
webcam.
densely packed Night City really is.
Yes.
Looking
so-
pretty dense to me,
I'm
man.
not exaggerating when I'm saying that Night City is easily the most complex thing that I or the others have worked on. The city
as
is
anybody's
super
ever worked
organic,
on.
right?
Come
It's not
on,
like
don't
a
kid yourself.
chessboard layout, but the layout of the city is crazy, and you can tell that it grew in phases, right? Where buildings have been built on top of each other, and I guess the mega buildings that we have.
All the
showcased are a
textures with
great
the rust and
example of
stuff
this.
look so cool.
You'll actually see that they are located on some kind of pillar, you know, and then
Man, the night
expand
stuff just looks
outside
so
and then
cool.
up high into the sky, and underneath it you'll have space for other buildings. This
Yeah, the
yields
volumetric
a lot of
lighting and
interesting
stuff,
experiences
man,
when it
that's
comes to
crazy.
exploration, and that's the one thing I'm most excited
So many
about
like
for
light
players to
sources in here.
experience.
Look at
We've been
that.
saying
All the
that our
lanterns.
exploration is super vertical, right? But what this really means is that
Super
it
vertical,
changes
right?
the way you explore the city. Compared to our previous games, you won't be able to easily set out on a target in the distance, right? You won't be able to say, oh, there's a castle on a hill over there, I'll try
Yeah.
to get there, and then you'll be lost on the way.
True.
But here it's much
Oh,
more
look at
intimate,
it,
much
man.
more moment to moment. You might be roaming the cities and get a call by your fixer who informs you about a job nearby that you might be able to do, right? Or you find an alleyway and you walk down one of the many alleyways that the city has to offer.
Oh, there's
and it's
that
always
same
a surprise.
spot
You don't
with
know if you
the
might
recent
stumble upon
screenshots from.
some gangers hanging out that are up to no good. Sometimes, and these are the moments that I often get surprised with, you'd even stumble upon the odd elevator that is meant to connect parts of the, you know, different layers of the city. And it's quite astonishing sometimes to see where you come out when you enter one of these and, you know, find that, oh, this is actually how it connects to the world. That's crazy. And now I'm here, and now I know.
I
there's a
love this
shortcut
like
that is
Chinatown bit. That looks
and
so
again,
dope.
This all serves
Man.
to really enhance this sense of wonder
So
that we all
dope.
come to love from open world games, and the whole city is built to cater to that.
I mean, you guys have really brought Night City to life, and I really want to make a point of that. It is a living, breathing city.
Does that mean it's going to change all the time,
can you
or
give us some insight into those little touches
AI?
that you guys have made?
Probably AI.
I hear you guys have even been placing rubbish by hand.
That's awesome.
We've been placing quite a bit of rubbish, and that's certainly one of the more glorious parts of being a level designer and environment artist.
But in that city, there would be rubbish everywhere.
That you've spent time building. With
So
garbage.
realistic.
But it's details such as this
Look
that,
at it.
We find really
The
important
depth of field.
And also,
In some shots, not in all shots. Yeah, even had little flies buzzing around there.
Placing a lot of what
Wow,
we call
body
mini
bags in the street.
stories, right? These are little encounters that you can find when you simply
You know, the
walk
animations are
along
just
the
off their
streets.
head.
Of course, we have huge quests.
Like, you can't
right?
even tell.
Side quests. We have lots of side activities that you can do.
Seen a lot of
But
repeat
it
footage here.
always is nice to just kind of stop down for a minute.
Man,
and
that
take a
looks
look at
so
these
dope.
surroundings, that we have so lovingly
This shit
created
is going to
and
be
try to
taxing
see
on your
if there
computer if
maybe
you want to
isn't
run it on
something that
high,
you
I'm
can
telling
be a
you.
little detective for.
Look at it,
Now,
man.
one other thing
You're
that
gonna
I
need
think
like
is
a
really, really cool is also the fact that
3095 for this
every
shit.
single street in the city. So not only will NPCs be able to communicate their locations or the locations they want you to visit by sort of referring to the street names. But
Street
also,
names?
you
I can't
will
even
be able
remember
to
my own
talk to
street
your
name.
friends about it in that way, right? Have you been to Poplar Street in Japantown, for example?
Japantown.
And
Sorry, not Chinatown,
I think this
Japantown.
is
My
a
bad.
small detail, but the philosophy that we have with these kind of things is that, you know, many, many small things contribute to the sum of it.
Man, the
which is
wide
hopefully
shots are
then you
just
being able to
mind-blowing.
explore a city that you feel is truly alive.
Look at the colours
and,
in
that
the...
you haven't been experiencing.
I don't think that's compression.
Well, Miles, thank you so much for giving us your insight. I suppose when the game launches, you could be an official Night City tour guide instead, right?
Yes, do
It
it.
might be, yeah. You know, if this
Do it.
game dev thing doesn't work out for me, I might
Yeah, right.
retire and become a tour guide in Night City.
Do it anyway.
Don't forget that if you are tuning in late or if you just want to watch anything again,
I would never
we'll be
tune in late to
uploading
this. What is
everything
wrong with
to
you?
our channels soon. Now, from the 6th Street to the Valentinos.
Ooh,
it's time
gangs.
to introduce you to the gangs.
This
of
is going to be
Night
a
City.
hectic montage. Let's go. Gangs of Night City.
You know how things work in Night City.
Oh, dude.
The stronger survive. But that's how
Oh.
things stand. You're either somebody or you fizzle out into nothing.
Didn't see in a city that lets
Like you could
get by
just
without
see the
buddies.
neon lights
Very careful, my friend. We are
from
all so
far away.
from
Oh,
home.
this guy.
Which gang's the city's biggest and
Man,
baddest,
look at the
according
map.
to the NCPD?
There's a lot to
Scavs
take
hold
in
the
there.
body count title. Or Maelstrom, depending
Oh,
on
that
the
was a very
season.
hard-hitting hand cannon.
A Maelstrom
Very
gang
slow
killed a
firing.
young kid right in front of my eyes for shits and giggles.
Look at the skin textures, man.
And who the fuck are you to say what can and can't be?
Man, Royce looks better every time I fucking see him.
About time we had some fun! Think Maelstrom never forgets? Never!
Check him out, partying up. That's
I
sick.
hate these Borg fuckers.
Just a gang like any other, right?
I'll take the Valentinos. They follow God and
He looked a bit jittery there. He didn't look super smooth.
How'd you meet Jackie?
We started out together.
In the Valentinos?
No,
Well, I like
in
they're
the
showing
fucking
like
Bible book.
little bits here and there of
I
actual
gotta give
footage.
Style points to the
There you go.
Valentinos. They have a punishment for every occasion.
Gangster life, puto!
Man, that's badass.
Haywood and Santo Domingo. Lately, the Valentinos and 6th Street have had a bigger bone to pick.
Alright, taking over.
Why'd they want to wipe you?
Can't
Wonder if I have to
fucking
take out
stand
some
Tinos.
gangs.
I've dealt with 6th Street before. We do the run, they'll transfer the cred.
Come on, let's go before 6th Street shows up.
Yeah.
Shot! Any more Second Amendment fans in the house?
She's wearing like full
Hate those bastards.
bulletproof vest.
Patriotic bullshit all
My brain is so slow right now.
Bring on the future.
Any idea how many attacks from behind the black wall we neutralized? If the Voodoo Boys breach the black wall, we'll all be fucked.
Voodoo Boys.
Man, that voiceover is so good. And the voice acting.
Spooking each other. No such gang.
You know, I heard a few things about you. The Voodoo Boys, best runners in town.
Man, look at it.
From the Voodoo Boys.
I see.
I swear it looks better every time, man.
For them, Pacifica's just Haiti 2.0. Their own island, cut off from the rest of the city.
So much color.
Our home.
Looks gross.
Until last week, the animals crawled in.
Oh, the animals. Some badass motherfuckers. See, and it's showing the parts of the map that are taken over. Different gangs are taken over. That's cool.
Play here, are they? They're hired muscle. Someone else needed them.
Wow.
I fucked you over. You
These
fucked the gang
dudes are
over.
ugly,
Somewhere
man.
At the start of the story, somebody fucked the corp.
It's a lot of
See how
swearing.
this works now?
The wide shots again.
My husband's new Westbrook.
Oh, Tiger
And the
Claws.
Tiger Claws. They did what
Tiger
made the
Claws
best
cool, man.
edits. Sold sex and black market tech.
Oh!
They run this place.
Modi
You know
footage.
what else they do well? Break the knees of people who ask questions.
Like third person Modi footage. I don't know if I've seen it. Oh, katanas.
Come on, baby. Tiger Claws killed one girl too many, so people took matters into their own hands.
Folk went ballistic. Girls, pimps, outcasts.
Very
the
shiny.
whole freak
Very
show.
shiny people.
It's how the mocks got started.
Should be called the Shiny Gang. That was the worst joke
Look
ever.
out for one another. You looking for some company tonight?
God, the tunes in this game are going to be
I
sick.
thought Susie and the gang could
Hey.
really change something in this city.
Bay.
Moxes and nomads don't seem so different. Both seem to yammer a lot about
Yeah, it must be the
community,
stream, man.
solidarity.
The way that
Tell
pans.
me about the Badlands.
We'll see how that looks in the
Not much
4K,
going on.
hey?
Au contraire.
60 frames instead of
This
30
is an
might help that out.
ecosystem. Nomads, wrapped in shiv, corporations.
Will it run
drifters,
4K
they
60?
form a complete whole. Remove one part.
Ah, there's the chick we saw, the Nomad from the last episode.
Here in the Aldecaldos, it all stays in the family.
Classic dilemma. What comes first?
Nomads,
Family or
no,
the outside
Badlands looks so sick.
This family will go to hell and back.
Everyone in this city lives in their own bubble, and either you fly high or sink.
Yeah, man, gangs are taking over the entire joint, eh? Shit. Who's gonna win?
Mateusz, thank you so much for
Maybe that's the
joining
aim
us.
of the game.
I've personally been really excited to give people a closer look at the gangs. We've shown a little bit on Twitter, but their styles are so distinct.
Yes, I enjoyed them a lot as well in our game. I think they're very cool.
But let's start then with the kind of role that they play, because gangs really do play a prominent role in Night City, correct?
Yes, definitely. The gangs, they rule the streets of Night City. You know,
Yeah,
they have the
it
newest
certainly seems that way,
cyberware,
doesn't
they
it?
have the newest weaponry, and they are really a power that everyone needs to take into account when they are thinking of operating in Night City. You
God,
will
I've seen
encounter
that
them
map
as
so
you
many
explore
times
the
now.
city, of course, but also as you complete main quests, side quests, different jobs for the fixers. Sometimes you might even get hired by them.
But then, I suppose everybody's thinking then, can you join a gang?
Well, V is a Merc, and Mercs of Night City are this unique, distinct group
Yeah.
that stick mostly to themselves.
Yeah,
right?
like
And they get
solos and...
jobs from variety of factions. They can get jobs from corporations, they can get jobs from gangs, they can get jobs from different kind of like.
Yeah, to cut out a lot of missions
Because
if you
of
did
this,
if you
nobody will
sided
ever
with one
trust
gang.
a Merc to be one of them, right?
Yeah.
And the gangs are no exception here. They are looking only for like people that they know will be loyal to them, right? And that they will fight for their cause all of the time.
Yeah.
Not just some of the times when it's profitable.
Which is
to
not
them.
me, man. I just want
because
cash
of this, V will mostly stick
and
to
caps.
the afterlife. And
Yeah.
the afterlife are this group of Mercs, this legendary group of mercenaries in Night City. They get the best jobs, they get the most money, the best clients, and so on. So if you want to become
God, I
the
swear it
legend
looks
in
even
Night
better than
City,
last time. Even
you are
Jackie
going
and
to the
everything that's
afterlife.
going on with him.
So we've obviously mentioned distinct style then. So does that mean there are kind of special gang-themed weapons and items and clothing? for
Yeah,
players
skins
to
and stuff.
find and use?
It looked like it.
Yes, definitely. There are different vehicles that you can drive, for example. There are cars, there are motorbikes. Then, of course, there are different pieces of clothing themed after gangs. There are weapons and so on. So,
Oh,
yeah,
Arasaka.
definitely there are things to
Arasaka
follow.
katana. That's
I
mad.
suppose as somebody who's spent as much time as you have kind of getting to know the gangs, I
A
have
lot
to
less
ask,
energy
which
in
is
this
your favourite
episode, I
gang?
feel.
Why?
So I would have to say probably Maelstrom.
Super chilled tonight.
Simply because
Or today,
they have
depending on
this
where you live.
Unique, distinct
Tonight for me,
feel,
it's currently 2 in the morning.
and this weird aesthetic about them. So the idea about Maelstrom is they are people who want to cross the boundary between the machine and human, right? They are changing so much of their body with cyberware that they
Yeah, a little bit
no
too
longer
far
look
if you ask
human,
me.
really. On top of that, they are also very unpredictable. It's very difficult to
I'm legit
say
scared
what
of
they will
Maelstrom,
do
man. I don't
at
want.
any
I'm
point when
scared
you
of
meet
them. I'm just gonna run
At
away
one
every
moment,
time.
They can be shaking hands with you, and at the other moment, you know, they will pull
Dude,
gun
it's
out on you. and
just
They bring in
lit,
this
man.
element of chaos into the game.
Looks so good.
Really enjoy personally.
Oh, Matty, thank you so much for joining us. It's always interesting
On
to
your champion.
learn what your favourite gang is. I think it kind of
You're the
tells me a
best.
little bit about you.
Oh, does it? What does it say about me?
Well, we'll talk about that later. But for now, before we wrap up today's episode, we asked people to show us their creativity and design.
Ah, yes,
PC
the competition.
case mod,
And
Cyberpunk style. Our panel of judges selected 5 finalists.
Man,
and
there
we
was some
teamed them up
pretty
with
crazy
professional
stuff.
case modders
This is going to be
to bring
awesome.
their concept to
I like
reality.
PCs. Those things are ugly. They're so ugly.
These 5 amazing designs will be fighting for the main prize, an Alienware Aurora PC, along with other awesome gaming peripherals.
Oh man,
Brought
one of
to
those
you by
2080
our
Ti's.
partners, Alienware, Nvidia, and SteelSeries. Let's see the mods.
Yay, but oh look, they scratched it up.
Absolutely loved this one.
Dude. Oh,
The
you're
whole aesthetic
joking.
works with each other.
They turned it into the little...
Absolutely next level. Honestly, kind of
Wow.
terrifying.
That is so sick. Far out. These guys are bosses, man. That is some god tier
Exactly
shit.
the type of thing I would
Hey,
expect to
Steve
find at a
Burke.
trade show.
It really looks like it could have come straight out of the game.
Dude, it's got tape on it. Man, that's so awesome. Love it. I think they had to incorporate the Alienware PC in it, eh? That... I've forgotten his name. My bad. Mental blank. But that one with the legs, that
Watch
is
the
just...
full PC case modding video.
That is amazing.
And to get more information
Such
about
a good
when the
idea.
winning design will be available on charity auction, stay tuned to our social media
Oh, good job,
channels.
guys. Charity.
Looking at those PC case mods, it
Love and
reminds me
life.
that we do have one more thing to reveal.
Oh, here we go.
If you're going to be playing Cyberpunk
Specs, man.
2077 on PC when it launches this November, we do have some specs to share that I think some
I will
of
be
you
all
have
over
been waiting
PC.
for. The minimum system requirements for Cyberpunk are a Windows 7 or 10 PC,
Wow,
an
even
Intel
7.
Core i5 3570K,
Yeah, see?
AMD FX
That is some
83K,
old shit, man. What are people worried about? 8 gigs of RAM is nothing. Everyone's got
GTX 780
a 780. That is legitimately like exactly what I said. I think I said 980.
The game will take up roughly 70 gigs of space.
Ah, 70
Although it will
gig!
run off a HDD,
And
we
it's
do recommend
massive!
An SSD.
COD,
As for the
get your
recommended
shit
specs,
together.
You're in the green if you're rocking Windows 10, an Intel Core i7 4790, or AMD Ryzen 3 3200G.
Man, 3200G.
12 gigs of RAM and an Nvidia GeForce
Nobody has 12 gigs of
GTX
RAM.
1060 or AMD Radeon R9 Fury.
I thought they might have gone RTX recommended.
Thank you so much for joining us.
But that's
for
nothing.
episode
Everyone
3
that
of
owns a
Night
PC can
Wire.
practically
Don't
run this
forget
game.
that if
I don't know
you've
what
missed
people were worried
anything,
about.
Or if you just want to watch again, we will be uploading everything
So
to
that's
our
it.
channels shortly, and we will be back soon
That's it.
with episode 4.
Okay. Episode 4. They're running another episode. Neon said there might be another episode. That there might not just be 3. That's exciting. See you again next time. Okay, you definitely will. That I can say for sure. What are we looking at? 22 minutes. So apparently we're supposed to hang around for a little bit more Q&As or something. Yeah, okay. Night City Wire, September 18, 6 p.m. Is that, is this finished? What's happening here? Okay, so that was, let's get you over here, microphone. That was definitely a lot less hype than last time. Stay tuned. All events on Twitch Gaming, co-streamable, another 2 minutes. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and mute you. Might as well just add a conclusion straight up in here. That was awesome. As always, there was some cool stuff, but the hype during that was a hell of a lot less than last time. Last time I lost my freaking mind, but I am an FPS guy and it was all about weapons and like even still now the reload animations and everything, the way the guns look like they're handled and all that stuff was just so good. But this one was heaps chill. It wasn't even quite as long, actually. The other one was 25 minutes. Not quite as much information, but I mean, we did get the map. We got some characters we haven't seen. We got more Badlands. We got all those wide shots. Those wide shots were fantastic. I love that wide stuff. It's looking great. I'm sure there was RTX and stuff in there, and which you're going to get on consoles as well, I'm sure, later down the track. But yeah, definitely not as much hype. Tell me, what do you reckon? Do you reckon it was a lot less exciting and a lot slower than last time? I personally think it was. The gangs were cool though. We know we can't be in a gang now, which completely makes sense to me. I'm not worried about that at all. But I want gang weapons and cars and bikes. That's very, very awesome. Yeah, okay, so that was cool. Definitely watching it live wasn't as exciting as last time, and definitely was a lot more chilled with a lot less stuff, but I enjoyed it. Let me know what you think, and whether you liked it or not. It's hard not to like anything they do, but it would have just been nicer if there was way more hectic shit in it. But definitely thanks for coming to me and watching my reaction to Night City Y episode 3. Write a comment, like the video if you can, please. That would definitely help a lot. And yeah, I hope that I can see you next time for episode 4. Let's hope that it's a bit of a banger. Peace out.